What's going on, y'all, boys? We got a fire-ass reaction. I mean, it's a little different reaction, you feel me? But before we get into what we got today, make sure to get it done, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Twitch, as a matter of fact, I did not no think. We just had a hot stream last night for like 4 hours on 2K. That bit was dope. So definitely tap into that if you fuck with Twitch. Check out my Instagram and every clip from either streaming, YouTube, all that finna be on my TikTok. So make sure to tune in on all those. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. But we need to talk about Keyshawn Davis. Now, if y'all don't know who Keyshawn Davis is, hold on. That's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis is a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Javante Tank Davis, no Keyshawn Davis. You feel me? But Keyshawn, he pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. He a dog, yo. He a nice upcoming a prospect. I ain't gonna lie. But some shit just happened, man. Bro just missed weight before his fight against De Los Santos. He's never defended it. Like, that's not a good look, because your brothers made weight, gang. Where was you at when your brothers was training? You feel me? It makes me not even want to watch the card no more, because I was really watching for him and Abdullah, but Abdullah got to be a Tank or a Canelo for me to pull up just to watch one fight on a card. You feel me? So I still might watch it at the end of the day, but let's see what these folks got to say about it. I do want to know, if y'all watch boxing, let me know what y'all think about this, man. This is not a good look for Keyshawn right now.
In which he was supposed to be taking on Edwin De Los Santos to defend his WBO lightweight belt and what would have been his toughest test to date. But since Davis missed weight, the fight has been canceled. And
I would have canceled it too if I was De Los Santos. There is no risk. Like, what do you get if you win? But you only walk in there with a risk of losing. It's not like, yeah, I would have canceled it too. It hurts to be a fan, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand where Dell or whoever canceled it coming from.
In his career, claimed the world title this year against Barenchik, who was undefeated as well, and made it look easy, knocking him out in the 4th round. Keyshawn Davis has so much potential as a boxer. So many see him as a future pound-for-pound talent of the sport. And when he's going up against a proven tough guy from the Dominican Republic, Edwin De Los Santos, who most notably gave Shakur Stevenson a very good fight, one of the toughest fights in Shakur's...
Man, Shakur ran away that whole fucking fight, bro. Like, that wasn't a good fight. It was one of the most boring fights of all boxing history, bro. I say Shakur won easily, but the nigga ran away, so you really would have to sit there and watch him throw one punch every single round to be like, that shit was not nice at all.
Closest, considering that was the fight Shakur got the most flack for, what everyone called running away, not wanting to engage.
Yeah, he was, but nah.
We know he has pop, we know he has power. KOs out of his 16 wins, never been stopped, never been knocked out. He stopped Rayo Valenzuela a couple years ago as well, so Edwin De Los Santos has been proven to be...
Wait a minute.
He stopped Rayo Valenzuela.
Oh, he beat Rayo? Oh, well, I ain't gonna lie, Rayo's not that bad, man. He low-key just beat Pitbull a couple months ago. Outboxed him too, so, you know what I mean? He outboxed him too. Yeah, he got an attitude. Keyshawn got to add, like, you have to bring the professional side with it, not just the ghetto. Like, when you have this attitude but you're not professional, it makes you look ghetto. When you have this type of attitude but you still professional, like you get your shit done, that's where legends are made, nigga. You just look ghetto, gang. Real shit. Make weight. Like, why are you this mad and you can't even fucking make weight? He, like...
Been pretty inactive and has been fighting pretty inconsistently. He was supposed to get in the ring with Keyshawn and...
Like, what you pushing everybody for? Like, niggas... I fuck with Keyshawn. Like, I mean, it's that, bro. Like, some niggas' ego be too big. What you pushing middle guy for? Like, what you? That's not needed. But I mean, I take every little shit as disrespect because showing out, bitch. Relax.
5 pounds. It's just not a great look, not professional at all. And he responded pretty much saying that he's kind of outgrown the lightweight
Like,
division.
the fuck you mean you outgrew it? How does that make sense? You've been fighting at that division for a while now, bro. Your brothers made it. What do you mean you outgrew it? I'm not trying to hear all that bullshit.
And now it's all led to the fight getting canceled. I don't really know if it's valid for him.
So, bro.
This happens a lot. Sometimes guys get injured. Sometimes guys get sick. Can't really cut all the weight. But at that point, why even fight? And especially considering Keyshawn Davis looked like it kind of seemed like an intentional move, with many thinking he's going to move to 140 anyways, and that he's trying to get as much of an advantage as possible against Edwin De Los Santos, and instead it backfired, leaving him without a fight and kind of just tarnishing his name, even though he's so early on into his career and only 13-0.
Yeah, this is definitely a very bad and unprofessional look for Keyshawn.
Yeah, bro. Your brothers made weight, gang.
Come and make weight, and especially not miss weight by that big of a margin, like you said. Granted that he has all that amateur and Olympic pedigree, but coming in and missing weight so early in your career in a very important fight, regardless of if you were thinking about moving up prior to this fight anyways, you signed the
Talking about something. I was moving up anyways. Or like, man.
weight, and with this being the outcome, it's bound to just have a lot of criticism, which is definitely very fair. And at first, when Keyshawn Davis missed weight, they were trying to come to an agreement to still fight.
Yeah, I see it.
But
then I think they canceled it this morning or some shit.
Made the right move and didn't accept the fight at terms that he would be significantly disadvantaged at.
Yes.
And lessens the odds of him getting a chance to win this, and that's also unfortunate because even though
Like, that definitely looked like you could see it, bro. Like, there is a huge size difference, man. Bro,
De Los Santos had the chance.
you already taller than bro. Come on now.
He would have had
Play it fair with the weight, bro.
Champion in this fight if he had won, but now with it canceled, at least the shining light is he's still gonna be making his purse money for the fight. And however, Keyshawn Davis will not, but it was a very bad direction and something that would have been a great step.
I'm not a hater, bro, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just an unbiased motherfucker, bro.
To go down, you want to make your mark in the ring and not have all this outside nonsense.
Do better next time, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Boxing ability, but a big part of the sport and of boxing, of course, is you have to make weight. You have to be professional every fight. You have to come in and make the agreed weight. And what looks for sure is he's gonna be moving up. He's gonna be at a higher weight class now. Hopefully, no more.
Why not they meet at 140? Just meet at 140. Reschedule, meet at 140. That shit would be tough. I don't know if De Los Santos normally. I don't know much about De Los Santos. I think he fights at 135 mainly. Has he ever fought at 140?
Running away from him the entire time. So
he was.
To see if Davis could have put on.
You ain't scare him, bro. Yeah.
Now these young U.S. light guys in boxing now trying.
All right. Overrated as fuck. You're overrated, gang. You're overrated. Slightly overrated. Slightly overrated. Overrated. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, I'm gonna speak on that later. In my opinion, this the only real nigga, bro. Teofimo, like, Devin, overrated. Ryan without PEDs look like overrated. Shakur just, I know about boxing, bro. Like, maybe not like them, but bro, I could see if you trying to hit and not get hit as much as possible, bro. You be running, man. Like, you're gonna get hit in boxing. This boy Shakur be trying to finish the fight with y'all ain't see that, bro. But Shakur be trying to finish the fight with like 5 punches landed and 0 damage done to himself. Like, bro. And then Tank just a cherry picker, bro. Like, Tank can truly fight, but bro is scared of losing, bro. Like, bro, fight these niggas, bro. You got Keyshawn Davis himself who you could fight. A couple more years, you could fight Abdullah Mason. Teofimo is not ducking you, bro. Shakur is not ducking you, bro. Rolly wants a rematch, I would say, at 140, 145. If Tank can make 145. If you gonna cherry pick, at least fight Haney. He's overrated. He ain't like that for real. He's over like Tank 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 is starting to slowly go down. He's currently my favorite boxer, but this week, to be honest, I've been kind of like,
To see if
you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing like, bro, you a cherry picker, gang.
Haney, so it's just gonna be postponed to see how good he really is, and for sure he's gonna be getting a different opponent now.
Yeah, I mean, Keyshawn Davis has been calling out Gervonta Davis for the battle of the last name, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon with Keyshawn Davis now having to move up to 140. He's not going to be fighting at 135 anytime soon, and obviously he's never...
I got Davis, though. I'm not going to lie. Davis would have put bro to sleep expeditiously. Well, Tank.
135, so where does Keyshawn go from here? There's been a lot of rivalry between him and Teofimo Lopez, so that could definitely be a route that they decide to go down.
I got Keyshawn in that fight. I'm not going to lie.
Teofimo and Haney falling through recently, so maybe if you're Keyshawn Davis moving up in weight...
See what I'm saying? See the fights that Teo... This is why I said what I said about Teo. You see the fights that's around Teo right now? Even though this is overrated, but it's still a fight that fans want to see. Fans don't want to see nothing but great fights. The only reason we want to see Haney and Teo is because the nigga's overrated, man. Like, some fans really think he's nice. But fans don't ever want to see you just fight a random nigga. You feel me? Like, bro.
Maybe a Devin Haney, like you said. There are still options and maybe even bigger names, but also going up against bigger opponents, bigger guys. And Keyshawn Davis actually
he disrespectful, bro.
This himself on the opposite end. When he was fighting last year
This
against
nigga.
Daniel Lemos came in 7 pounds overweight, missed weight, and Keyshawn Davis still took the fight, still accepted, and still knocked him out in 2 rounds. So Keyshawn maybe wanted to take that same approach, thinking that Edwin De Los Santos would just agree to the weight, agree to the disadvantage, but instead Edwin De Los Santos doesn't take the fight. We've seen this a couple times, especially recently in the sport, most notably maybe with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
Like 3.
Ryan Garcia came in 3 pounds overweight in that fight when they were supposed to fight at 140. This is an even bigger weight miss than that for Keyshawn Davis at a lighter division. Just not a great look overall. Now that fight between Ryan and Devin did actually go through, and this one's not. But a lot of the time when you see a guy that doesn't cut as much weight as their opponent, doesn't have that big of a disadvantage, definitely has a major edge in the fight. So who knows what's going to happen next for Keyshawn Davis? Is he going to get a big fight after he just missed weight after that fight just got canceled?
I mean, he should. Like, I mean, mistakes can be made. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up, dude. But he's definitely done work to deserve that title shot now. You just gotta... You can't be fucking it up, bro. You can't be getting comfortable, man.
To get his career back on track, because this definitely leaves a bad taste in the mouth of pretty much all the fans. And to be honest, it's hard to feel sorry for Keyshawn Davis in this situation.
He showed no, you know what I'm saying, no accountability.
To fight for the titles, was getting the opportunity to cause a huge upset, to make a huge name for himself, to make a splash, potentially take Keyshawn Davis's undefeated record, but now he doesn't even get that chance. He's also a young guy looking to build...
How old is De Los Santos?
5 years old, even younger than Keyshawn Davis.
25?
For Edwin De Los Santos, he's now even more inactive than he already was. With by the time he probably...
I thought De Los Santos was like 30 plus. Wow.
2 years.
Yeah, for sure.
So him and Shakur were kids fighting, dude.
If he wants to soon take on the names like you were saying, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, even Gervonta Davis, how likely it is or not, he needs these fights against these tested, good fighters. So if Keyshawn really
Tank ain't gonna
wants to
fight
keep on
nobody,
growing to
bro.
reach that top level for sure, he's gotta have these
Nigga
fights.
wanna be like
Now,
Mayweather,
wasting
man.
time
Like,
in his career,
dude.
wasting these fights he should have been having, and instead not getting them to go, not getting his name out there by having these events for himself to get the showcase KOs, possibly these highlights. It's just a huge waste for him, in which he should be improving, getting better, getting that in-ring experience, and facing some very tough guys out there. I'm sure it's still gonna happen fairly soon in his career, he's being pushed very heavily, which makes sense considering his skill set for sure. But
He
again,
he a
it's
dog,
an
man.
opportunity and something that should have happened, and as well, boxing fans are definitely gonna be
I wonder
critiquing
where
him
he
for some
from.
time to come.
He got an annoying ass
Something happened
attitude,
one
like a
time,
female
one
attitude, like
especially this bad.
kind of like not no real nigga attitude, just
oh,
I'm looking for trouble type, bro. You on some whole shit type
Probably gonna have to
attitude,
win
like
back some
never just chill, lay back,
He's still
or I'm
young,
with
so
whatever if
he's
said something to him, but
ensure that this type of stuff
look like he always looking for a cat fight in the press conference.
But let us know down
But I
below
get it though.
if
You gotta
you
sell
think
the
it's
fight, so.
weight and the fight being canceled. And if you want to check out more boxing on the channel, be sure to click on the screen now. Usyk versus Dubois 2 will not end.
But yeah, man, if y'all fuck with it, this is like I ain't gonna lie, Keyshawn got to get his shit back together. But I did have Keyshawn beating him. I also have obviously Abdullah Mason winning. I got to do some research on Keyshawn brothers later on today. Figure out who they fighting and figure out how they fight and do my opinion in that too. Cause I don't like I said, I'm unbiased. Like I ain't just gonna choose because of a name. You feel me? But it might help some. But I do thank y'all if y'all did watch the whole video. Thanks, I appreciate that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. Check out my saved streams and my lives on Twitch. Follow my Instagram and then catch all the fire clips on TikTok, man. A link to everything should be in my YouTube bio. So without further ado, man, till next time.